This is match day 14 of the Access Bank Division 1 League, and here happens to be a TECHIMAN or Hene Amial Park. TECHIMAN Heroes playing against BOFOAKWA TANO, one of the finest teams in terms of history in our league. This time they find themselves in the Division 1 League. This afternoon, they travel to TECHIMAN to play against TECHIMAN Heroes. I will be speaking with the head coach for TECHIMAN Heroes, Coach Kukua. Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
You are a bit new to this particular team, the system, and how things work here. You've been with the team for quite some time now, and what was your impression? Your first impression with your new club?
It's not easy, but even looking at their position, tells you that it's a big task. But we are putting more things to revive the team very well.
What, per your few training sessions that you've been able to monitor the team, train with them, what are some of the things you think you can be able to change to bring them back on track, looking at where they are now?
Even when you look at, when I start training and I watch their last match, I realize that there's a lot of problems that we need to, but we started looking at, even when you see today, trust me, today you see different things altogether.
Wow. There have been some other new signees and also some departures. Do you still seek to strengthen, or you are okay?
That is what I'm saying that you see, because you see the new signing. We are starting most of the new signing, and they are doing well. So most of the new signing, we put them in. And we have 3 key players, especially our middles and our center backs. And we are good to go.
You are playing against a team that is not also so good in terms of away. They've not won a single away game this season. Is that a boost for you?
I don't know. Football. It doesn't. We are coming out. We are coming out. Although our position is bad, and we need the points. We need 3 points today. So we don't look at them that they are also battling. Football, they are good side. They have experienced side too. So we are attacking them boot to boot.
We wish you the best.
Thank you.
Coach believes they need to put certain things in place to get the team back on track. For now, they are trailing. I have the coach for BOFOAKWA TANO here with me. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Coach, you are playing against a team you've faced before, but this time they have a new coach. How difficult does that make it? Looking at the fact that you already know them, how they play, but now there's been a change in the dugout. Does that make it a bit difficult?
No, not at all. It's the same team. It's only that they changed the technical team. And every coach has his philosophy. So we are just coming to face them. We are going to read them and find our solution to even get the points. That's all.
Coach, you've not been the best team in terms of traveling. Your away games haven't been the best. What are you guys putting in place so that maybe something different can happen today?
I am also a newcomer. I took over from my colleague just only last week. And then I bring in a different style. Previously, we can't get away points. But surely, now, I hope we are going to take the maximum 3 points from TECHIMAN.
Just like you said, you are a new coach here, and by the time the season ends, where do you expect the team to be?
To at least maybe 2nd or 3rd position, because we are last but 1. We have to take off from that place. That position is not fit for BOFOAKWA, so you have to take off from there.
When you came in, looking at the players, how they train, and the quality you have, were you surprised? Do you think they should have been a bit higher than they are now?
Exactly. That's why I told you, every coach has his philosophy. I don't know what was happening. Now, since I took over, things have changed. Even I played my first game, and then I won. That was at our home grounds. Now we have traveled. So we are coming to at least maximum 1 point we can get it. But I'm surely that we will take the maximum 3 points away.
Wish you well.
Thank you very much.
Coach believes they need to get the 3 maximum points here. He's a new man, just as his opposite number is also a new coach for TECHIMAN Heroes Football Club. 2 new coaches facing off. TECHIMAN Heroes is a bit of a new club to the system. BOFOAKWA TANO has played in the Premier League. Even last season, they were in the Ghana Premier League, and this time they're falling down the pecking order. Let's see. Exciting game in our hands The next few minutes will decide who gets the 3 maximum points.
A sunny day in TECHIMAN. The match day 14 of the Access Bank Division 1 League. TECHIMAN Heroes up against BOFOAKWA TANO. Two struggling clubs in the Division 1 Zone 1B, looking to get their season back on track, as they are the two clubs at the bottom of the table. After getting a back-to-back draw against Doma Unity on match day 7 and 8 respectively, The Techiman Heroes have lost their last 5 matches on the trot. Their latest defeat came up against city rivals, the Techiman Liberty Youth, at the same venue. 9 points after 13 matches. Now, BOFOAKWA TANO, on the other hand, got a resounding 3-1 victory against Doma Unity coming into this game. They have that edge over Techiman Heroes, taking into consideration they got a 1-0 victory over them on match day 6 in Sunyani. They are now here looking to inflict more pain on the home side. A change in the technical team as Techiman Heroes have appointed Joshua Alex Kukua as their head coach to help them salvage their season. Techiman Heroes can move up to 12 points with a win today, whilst BOFOAKWA TANO can leapfrog Doma Unity with a win if only Unity loses their game. This is a game of different destiny. 3 points desperately in need. Quickly, let's take a look at the lineup of Techiman Heroes as goalkeeper Rauf Karim starts. And of course, Abdul Ganiyu is the captain. Rafik Ahmed, Emmanuel Owusu, Nicholas Martins, Happiness Kofi Robert, who had been signed from DBB United, Jacob Ansa, Opoku Emmanuel Dankwa, and also Hamidu Ramadan, Derek Jebi, player from Vital Stars Academy, and Isaac Aka from Swedro All Blacks. Goalkeeper Nicholas Nanajan is on bench, and also Moro Masaudu on bench. And also we have James Saha and Roger Mensah, who got the first goal of the season for Techiman Heroes. Now quickly, let's take a look at BOFOAKWA TANO as Theophilus Boahin, who is signed from King's Palace, is the goalkeeper. Blessing Dana, former Dreams FC player, is the captain this afternoon. James Sabu, formerly of Nkranza Warriors and Bekum City. Ado Gerard Zak also starts. Matthew Latte, Odamtain, and also Emmanuel Edu also starts. Stephen Jodu Asamoah Bequin also in the starting lineup for the away side. A Champono Draw, Bekum Asna, formerly of Bekum Asna. We have Emmanuel Hine, formerly of Nkranza Warriors and Bekum Chelsea. Bashiru Abu also starting. Thomas Japan. And the substitute, we have Michael Liko Jr., Alipio, and also Adams Zakaria, all in the starting lineup. Nafo Nathan is match official, the center referee, assisted by Minka Fauzan and also Abdurrahman Muhammad Awa. A fourth referee is Idi Rafik. My name is Vincent Fogo, and I am ably supported in commentary position by Dangana Daniel.
A scrappy season for both teams, looking at the fact that Techiman Heroes started the season very well on the front foot, but all of a sudden they started declining. And as of match 18, they're having only 9 points. That is something bad from Techiman Heroes. Also looking at BOFOAKWA, last season they got relegated from the Ghana Premier League, only 33 points, and they are just 7th on the league log with only 15 points, second by last on the league log. So these two teams are just struggling this season to find their rhythm. Looking at the fact that with that experienced players they've got on their radar, but all in all, they are struggling to find their feet. And looking at coach in Tojang, former Black Stars player, he's now in the dugout trying to at least anchor things for, BOFOAKWA TANO. And Techiman Heroes at home, things are not been that good for them, and they've been losing games on the street. Let's hope and see whether they can end that losing, phenomenon against BOFOAKWA TANO. The last time they met, they lost by 2-0 against the same team. So let's hope and see at home whether they can do the magic for their home fans to enjoy.
If Techiman Heroes is supposed to take good care of somebody, Blessing Dana is that player they're supposed to match very well because he loved scoring them. He scored against them in Sunyani.
Of course, Blessing Dana is having 3 goals this season, and Solomon Adu is having 5 goals for BOFOAKWA TANO. So, just like you said, Blessing Dana can cause a lot of havoc. Techiman Heroes must try to take care of him. And also, Nicholas Martin also having 4 goals for Techiman Heroes. So, these are the top scorers for both teams. And just like we said, Blessing Dana is having experienced a lot. He can cause a lot of troubles to your defense, especially looking at how experienced he is from the Premier League now back to the Division 1 League for BOFOAKWA TANO.
Ntojan, former Black Star player, is the coach for BOFOAKWA TANO this afternoon. Experience and also tactically a very good manager. The Techiman Heroes, as I told you earlier on, have some new inclusions. Happiness Kofi Robert, a striker from DBB United, signed recently Derek Jebi, Vital Stars Academy, Isaac Aka.
Of course, BOFOAKWA, the last game they won by 3-1 against Doma Unity. The likes of Odura Champon, Dana Blessing, and also Richard Osei were on the score sheet. So let's hope and see whether TECHIMAN can stop these players from scoring back to back.
All right, we are underway in TECHIMAN. BOFOAKWA TANO, their away side, gets the first throw of the game. Bashiru Abu puts in a long one. Jacob Ansa with a header.
TECHIMAN Heroes should be happy because BOFOAKWA TANO are yet to win an away game this season. Out of 6 away games, they drew 2, they lost 4. They scored 4 goals, they conceded 11. So we are talking about a team that struggled to win a away game. So if Heroes put their homework well, they can at least get a point or all the 3 points against Bafo.
Rauf Karim, the goalkeeper, nearly gifted the ball. This is Ganiu, the captain for Heroes. Derek Jabi. Vital Stars Academy. Starting today for TECHIMAN Heroes. Looking to help the team to start getting the 3 maximum points. If only they are to salvage their season. Owusu Emmanuel for Heroes. This is Robert Happiness. Jacob Ansa. A flick from Robert.
Looking at the height of Robert, I believe he can hold the play and invite Nicholas Martin, who is the top scorer for Heroes, to play. And looking at the height of Happiness, he can torment defenders a lot. And looking at the center of gravity from Nicholas Martin, these 2 players can cause a lot of troubles for opponent defense.
Hamidu with that pass for Robert. This is Happiness, Robert. Still, TECHIMAN Heroes. Opoku Dankwa. This is Rafik. Rafik goes back to Ansa. Ansa trying to locate Nicholas Martin. A good interception. Still TECHIMAN Heroes. The winner free kick at an advantageous position as early as the 3rd minute in the game.
TECHIMAN Heroes at home, things hasn't been that good for them. They won 1 game only in 6 games. They drew 2, they lost 3. They've scored 7 goals, they conceded 8. So it's a team that, despite having the scoring opportunity, but they're going to concede. They must try to at least avoid how they concede goals in high capacity.
Nicholas Martin behind the free kick. Will he go direct? And that is a poor one from Nicholas Martin. He should be doing better. Quickly, BOFOAKWA TANO on the move. Free kick for BOFOAKWA TANO.
Both teams are here to settle into the game, and they are still struggling to find the attacking pattern. But a lot of high balls are being used for Happiness up front. But he's struggling to, stay to the rhythm of the game. I believe with time he's settled. He's been occupied by 2 center backs from BOFOAKWA TANO. A tough header, but I believe, looking at how experienced he is, he can complement Nicholas Martin up front for Heroes.
Abdul Ghani with a flick. This is Happiness. James Abu. Ball in for Derek Jabi. Isaac Akwa, a player from Cedro All Blacks, wearing the 50 shirt for TECHIMAN Heroes. Owusu Emmanuel with a throw. Happiness. A good back pass. This is Hamidu. Can this be the first goal? Too long for Nicholas Martin. Nicholas keeps it in play. Techiman Heroes on the front foot. Owusu Emmanuel with a header. Goalkeeper Theophilus Boahin comes to claim.
Of course, a promising start for Techiman Heroes. The pressure is good, and at this point, you just have to stay composed anytime you have balls within the 18-yard box of the opponent. And don't regard what BOFOAKWA can also do, because they can pounce on any time you try to attack on the counter break.
There are silky players like Blessing Dana that can punish you if you refuse to secure the back line.
Blessing Dana, of course, former player for Dreams FC with the Premier League experience.
This is Derek Jebi. Derek puts in a cross. Offside. A respite for BOFOAKWA TANO.
In 13 games, BOFOAKWA TANO won 3. They drew 6. They lost 4. 16 goals scored for BOFO, 19 conceded. It's obvious that, they can score, but they don't have a best of defensive balance that can protect their lead. And that is why they are languishing with only 15 points in the table.
Well, this is Rafiq Ahmed. He puts in the pass. But Robert Happiness and Nicholas Martins not able to reach that ball. Theophilus Boahin with that short pass. BOFOAKWA TANO on the move. Good control by Dankwa. This is Rafiq. A good turn. Rafiq puts in the cross. Blessing Dana. A long ball in. Owusu Emmanuel. But Happiness Robert is being fouled. Free kick for Techiman Heroes.
You can see Heroes trying to understand the pattern of play that will suit Happiness Robert up front. The long balls, looking at his height, he should be dominating the aerial duels, but he's been close marked by at least 2 players from BOFOAKWA TANO.
Derek Jebi, signed from Vital Stars Academy, behind the free kick. Derek shoot. Keeper fluffs the ball, but on the rebound, Theophilus Boahin. It was a dangerous one, but Boahin calmly picks the rebound. That was a great chance by BOFOAKWA TANO. It wouldn't have counted had it hit the back of the net.
A caution to Techiman Heroes, because being on the front foot, they are more focused on scoring goals. And anytime the ball is being sent to their defense, you see a lot of loopholes. They must try to stay compact. And they've shown that scoring isn't their problem, but also they'll concede goals. They should keep that balance in terms of how they score and how they concede.
Well, this is Nicholas Martin. Hamidu Ramadan. Can he shoot? He shoots. But goalkeeper Theophilus Boahin up to the task.
Theophilus Boahin from Kings Palace, 23 years in post. He's having his stature as a goalkeeper. He can dominate a lot of area balls.
BOFOAKWA TANO in possession at the moment. A champion draw. His pass is a poor one. Kofi Dankwa. Techiman Heroes regroup and start another attack. Goalkeeper with a long one. Good control by Robert Happiness. Owusu Dankwa with a header. Abdul Ganiu, the captain, is being fouled.
Techiman Heroes are trying to get control in midfield and spray the play to the wide areas. But one thing they are still lacking is that Nicholas Martin and those supporting Happiness up front are yet to understand the style of play of Happiness. He loves flicking the balls for second balls. So they should channel their mind in terms of going for second balls anytime Blessing is going for a contest.
Well, this is Stephen Duodu for BOFOAKWA TANO. Ball intercepted. A good pass to Happiness Robert. And this is Nicholas Martin. Not able to reach it. BOFOAKWA TANO on the move. Bashiru Abu. Rafiq Ahmed. Ganiu's pass is a poor one.
Techiman Heroes are looking promising so far up front. But one thing about football is that when you fail to take your chances, definitely it's going to come up against you.
Nicholas Martin for Techiman Heroes. He loses possession. This is Ado Gerard Zak. Good control by Emmanuel Edo. BOFOAKWA TANO attacking with Blessing Dana here. Blessing puts in the cross. Battle Wusu Emmanuel.
BOFOAKWA TANO, you can see that chemistry, that play understanding. When they control in midfield, they always find a way to at least locate their dangerous players up front. Especially Blessing Dana on the wide areas from the right side.
It was a dangerous play, but Jacob Ansa is the man doing the dirty works, and he's on the floor at the moment. 12 minutes played, goalless between Techiman Heroes and BOFOAKWA TANO. It has been a ding-dong end-to-end affair.
In fact, Blessing Dana should be looked at for the second time because he's shown that give a lot of troubles to your defense. He's up there.
A flick from Owusu, Emmanuel. Hamidu with the control. He locates Isaac Aka. This is Hamidu Ramadan. Can this be the first goal for Techiman Heroes? Ball being headed out. Still, Techiman Heroes. Hamidu Ramadan caught offside.
Heroes are having a lot of promising players up front. Hamidu, he's so good on the ball, and also Nicholas Martin. They just have to create that understanding between the front three alongside Happiness Robert.
Abdul Ganiu, the captain for Heroes. Ball being headed out. A good control by Blessing Dana. This is BOFOAKWA TANO. Robert on the chase. A poor ball there. But good connection. Stephen Jodu. Blessing Dana for BOFOAKWA TANO. He shoots. Blessing lacked the direction, but there was power behind the ball.
Of course, I'm looking at how these both players having that perfect connection. Heroes must be very, very careful because when they pick into this game, they can find a way to create dangerous chances for their dangerous players.
A clash between the players. James Abu and Nicholas Martin. Free kick for BOFOAKWA TANO.
The last time, 10th November 2024, Blessing Dana was a different maker. He scored the only goal against the same Techiman Heroes on the 69th minute. So he loves scoring, and he's having 3 goals this season.
Stephen Jodu with the throw. Isaac Aka. Rafik with the interception. Rafik puts in the cross for Happiness, but it was too long for Happiness.
With time, the connection will come. You can see they have in their minds that there's a focal point. So all the time, Heroes try to locate him. And it's been a very good play so far up front.
Techiman Heroes. This is Isaac Aka. Isaac wins the throw-in. Happiness controls the ball. Isaac Aka. Emmanuel Dodu or Emmanuel Edu with that defensive work. A throw in. This is Happiness. A good shot, but it was too high by the captain Ganiu Abdul Ali for the Chiman Heroes.
You know, just like I said, Heroes are on the front foot. But when you fail to take your chances, definitely the game will turn. And it might go against you.
BOFOAKWA TANO with a champion draw, a switch of play. He puts in the cross, but goalkeeper Raouf Karim for Heroes. A long one. A risky play. Foul for BOFOAKWA TANO.
TECHIMAN Heroes this season at home. It was goalless draw against D-Baby. They lost by 4-0 against Mind Royals. 2-1.
Referee Anafo Nathan. Techiman Heroes wins the throw. This is Happiness Robert. Techiman Heroes do normally concede early in most of their games.
And of course, that is why after 13 games, they've scored 11 goals. They've conceded 18.
Rafik Ahmed with the ball. The away side, BOFOAKWA TANO putting pieces together. Interchanging passes. Possession lost. Nicholas Martins for Techiman Heroes. He leaves it to his captain Ganiu. BOFOAKWA TANO. This is Ado Gerard Zak. A champion draw with the control. A champion shoot. It was a long range shot from a champion draw trying to locate the back of the net.
A former Breakum Arsenal's player, Udrua Champon. He's been with this Division 1 competition for a longer time. So despite Heroes looking active in attack, but they must keep their defense on the watch.
BOFOAKWA TANO have gotten their mojo back. And they've settled and they are dictating the pace of the game at the moment.
With only 3 wins this season in 13 games. They love drawing games because they have 6 draws. And they lost 4.
Opoku Dankwa. Good control by Happiness Robert. He lays on the pass to Nicholas Martin. Martin loses possession. Derek Jebi with the control. Now Jacob Ansa. Rafik Ahmed. Opoku Dankwa. Well, this is Stephen Jodua Samoa. Can this be the first goal? Goalkeeper Raouf in trouble, but rescue the situation.
You can see how BOFOAKWA TANO are exposing the defense of TECHIMAN Heroes. In fact, if they mean to settle very well and pick into this game, they'll cause a lot of troubles to TECHIMAN Heroes. This season, they lost 3-0 against Montreals, 2-2 draw against Liberty. They lost 1-0 against Doma Unity. And also they lost by 3-1 against the Baby. They drew goalless against Koshami Wachremi Soccer Academy. And also 2-1, they lost to Wonders. So in terms of away, 6 away games, 0 win. They drew 2, they lost 4. So if Heroes will take their chances, it can be something. Look at that blunder. But the goalkeeper quickly clears his mess.
Raouf Karim, the goalkeeper, was the man imposed when TECHIMAN Heroes played Young Apostles in the playoff in a bid to get promotion to the Premier League. He saved 2 penalties on that day, but it was not the day for TECHIMAN Heroes. Young Apostles got the nod, and they are now in the Premier League.
Of course, last season, they got only 33 points, and it wasn't enough to sustain them in the apex of Ghana football, the Ghana Premier League. They will get alongside RTU and Great Olympics.
The beauty of the game, Division 1, live on Globe TV, the Ghana Football app, and also all the social media platforms of the Ghana Football Association. TECHIMAN Heroes on the move at the moment. This is Rafik, a poor pass. BOFOAKWA TANO with Blessing Dana, a true ball. TECHIMAN Heroes need to do something to get points if they are to remain in the Division 1 next season. Blessing Dana was chasing the ball but wasn't able to reach it. BOFOAKWA TANO have come in the game and they are dictating the pace at the moment. Well, this is Hamidu Ramadan. Free kick for Bofo.
The game is now balanced. Both teams trying to take their chances.
Header from Emmanuel Owusu. This is Stephen Jodu. He puts in a long one. Referee calls for the water break. They really need it at this moment as it is very hot here and you need to be hydrated.
Very, very important. And the two coaches will have a way or two with the players to at least set up very well for entire duration. Both teams are now playing to their best, with Heroes with that early advantage. Babafo managed to contain them. In this zone, 11 Wonders with 23 points. G-Baby with 20 points. One man of Manturals with 20 points. Techiman Liberty with 18. Kusiami Achirami is having 17. Domain with 17. Then Bofo with 15 still counting. And also Techiman Heroes. These two teams are displaying the best of quality this afternoon. The aerial view. Cities of Techiman.
One time the home of a Premier League team, Techiman City and Techiman 11 Wonders. Techiman Liberty Youth and Techiman Heroes are looking to replicate that to also qualify to the Premier League.
Of course, the fans definitely missed Premier League taste.
Now this is Robert. BOFOAKWA TANO out of danger. Opoku Dankwa with a header. A bit of tussle between Rafik Ahmed and Achampong Odro. Throw in for Heroes. Nicholas Martin on the move. He locates Isaac Aka, but that one was a long one. Isaac was not able to reach that.
The new players within Heroes are trying to settle very well into the team. But you can see that the chemistry with the entire team is still lacking. They will need 1 or 2 games to improve.
The partnership of Jacob Ansa and Opoku Dankwa Emmanuel looks shaky. Now this is Blessing Dana for BOFOAKWA TANO. Still Blessing Dana. He puts in that cross. Corner kick.
Just see their uneasiness within Heroes' defense anytime BOFOA are trying to attack. And they know how to spot their top players in dangerous zones.
A good turn by Blessing Dana. Abdul Ganiu, the captain for Heroes, regains possession. This is Isaac Aka. He puts in the ball for Robert Happiness, but Robert not able to get to that ball.
Happiness to understand that outlet runs is something very crucial as a striker. So you must target through balls from the half spaces.
Abdul Ganiu for Heroes. This is Rafik Ahmed. Rafik's ball to nobody in particular.
In 13 games, Heroes lost 8. So bad for Techiman Heroes.
Isaac Aka. Isaac leaves the ball for Owusu Emmanuel. This is Ramadan to his captain, Ganiu. Derek JB with that pass. BOFOAKWA TANO regains possession. Emmanuel Hene.
Both with a lot of experience, guys. With Premier League experience. Emmanuel Hene. Former of Nkransa Warriors. Brecum City. And Brecum Chelsea. Such players knows how to do it when it matters most.
Derek JB puts in the ball for Isaac Aka. This is Aka. Aka was trying to locate Hamidu, but a good interception. Derek JB to Nicholas Martin. This is Techiman Heroes. Nicholas Martin with the flicks. Nicholas puts in the cross. This is Robert Happiness. A good chance for Robert Happiness to connect.
You know, Robert wasn't ready for the cross. You know, you need 1 or 2 games to adapt. Nicholas Martin doing all the dummy. Perfect ball in, but the timing from Happiness so bad.
Abdul Ganiu to Opoku Dankwa. Great switch of play from Opoku Dankwa. Rauf Karim to Ganiu, the captain. Rauf with a long one, trying to locate Nicholas Martin. Nicholas Martin on the run. Goalkeeper comes out of his line. Jacob Ansa. Opoku Dankwa in hot waters loses possession. Owusu Emmanuel for Heroes. Derek JB puts in the pass, but Happiness Robert not able to connect.
You know, Happiness is not always ready for any setup. Always caught off guard. You know, he should improve upon his awareness.
Well, a good defensive work by Stephen Joju. Ramadan Hamidu wins the ball for Techiman Heroes and gets a corner.
In fact, Ramadan is looking so good and so promising. But just that, it will take time for the new players to adapt to their system of play. You know, a new coach, a lot of things, very new and fresh, to take time.
Isaac Aka puts in the cross from the corner. Happiness Kofi Robert, signed from DBB United, commits the foul. Referee Anafo Nathan with a word of caution to Happiness Kofi Robert.
A balanced game so far with BOFOAKWA TANO, hoping to at least capitalize on the weakness of Heroes' defense. Again, Happiness must toughen himself because as a striker, a lot of defenders can bully you. But he must improve his awareness and concentration.
Rafik Ahmed putting the cross. This is Isaac Aka. Can he control? Corner kick for Techiman Heroes. 35 minutes done.
Lot of set pieces for TECHIMAN Heroes, and looking at how they are struggling to create from open play, they should find something from some of these pieces.
They conceded from a corner kick in their first game against Techiman 11 Wonders. Can they get a goal from a corner kick against BOFOAKWA TANO? Ramadan Hamidu puts in the cross. A good header. BOFOAKWA TANO with that defensive work. Thomas Japan for BOFOAKWA TANO. Ado Girard. A champion draw. BOFOAKWA TANO caught offside.
Bofo won their last game against Doma Unity by 3-1. So they are high spirited to this game.
BOFOAKWA TANO defensive department has worked to perfection, neutralizing any attack of the Techiman Heroes. This is Isaac Aka. He loses possession.
Despite Bofo looking so solid at the back, one fact is that in 6 away games, they've conceded 11 goals, they've scored only 4. So if Heroes can put their pieces together, they can at least get a goal.
Quickly, Techiman Heroes launches attack. A poor pass from Rafik Ahmed. Good control. Matthew Latte. But Derek Jebi dominated midfield at the moment is BOFOAKWA TANO. Stephen Joju. Techiman Heroes on the move. This is Happiness. Owusu puts in the cross. Free kick for BOFOAKWA TANO. Blessing Dana has been the tormentor, causing that fear to Techiman Heroes. He scored against them on match day 6. His only goal was the deciding goal of the game.
of course, BOFOAKWA TANO, they should at least find something good from this game because they played 2 home games prior to this one, so they'll be going to 2 away games too. So after this one, they have another away game to play. So if case was taken, they can lose a lot of points looking at their bad away run this season so far.
Losing 5 on the trot after back-to-back draw with Doma Unity. Now this is Robert for TECHIMAN Heroes. Happiness Robert, still in control. This is Happiness. Isaac Aka puts in the cross. A good ball. Jacob Ansah heads to his goalkeeper, Raouf Karim.
You know, just like I said, anytime Heroes are attacking, you can see that space is behind their defensive line.
A good control by Dana Blessing. Four more minutes to go in the first half. TECHIMAN Heroes 0, BOFOAKWA TANO 0.
Heroes lost their last game prior to this one. 2-1 against Liberty Youth.
Happiness Robert for TECHIMAN Heroes. Free kick for BOFOAKWA TANO.
The only victory Heroes got at home was that resounding 4-0 win over Mighty Royals. They lost 2-1 to Liberty. They drew 1-1 against Doma Unity. They lost by 2-1 against Kosiami and Chreme. And they lost by 3-0 against Wonders.
Happiness Robert in that tussle. This is Nicholas Martin. Free kick for TECHIMAN Heroes.
After that early threat, Heroes are now struggling to at least put a lot of threat to the defense of Bofo. The game is now centrally dominated.
Rafik puts in the free kick. Good control. Ball being sent out by James Abu of BOFOAKWA TANO. Wali Kalik Stars got a vital victory against VC Warriors. They are also looking to get their season back on track. TECHIMAN Heroes languishing at the bottom of the table. They need to also get points. Nicholas Martin. He plays the long switch looking for Aka. Owusu Emmanuel to Aka. Aka turns in a good way. Lays on the pass to Owusu Emmanuel. That cross looks to be going wayward, but it's a dangerous one.
That was a very good ball in.
3 more minutes to be added on in the first half. Chances dropping to both teams. The Techiman Heroes with the most.
Of course, that was that incident. Perfect ball in, and he nearly beat the goalkeeper.
Usu Emmanuel with the header. Now this is Happiness Robert, goalkeeper, Theophilus Boahin. Theophilus calls the medics.
Of course, he must be treated because he got some bit of collusion with the pool.
That cross from Usu Emmanuel looked like it was going out, but it nearly came to disturb the goalkeeper. He collided with the post. This is the run from BOFOAKWA TANO that was missed blatantly.
And you can see how Heroes were just struggling to at least stay compact in defense. Every good team, you need a good bench. And Heroes will be hoping for a lot of magic from the bench players.
The likes of Masao Moro, Roger Mensah, who got the only goal against Kasiami Ocheme Soccer Academy on match day 2, that got Techiman Heroes their first victory of the season, is on the bench. Play resumes. Bashiru Abu. BOFOAKWA TANO living dangerously at the back. This is Rafik to Happiness Robert. Happiness turns in a good way. He shoots. But goalkeeper Theophilus Boahin.
Techiman Heroes should have a lot of time for Happiness Robert. He's shown that with time, he's going to settle and will come good.
Corner kick for BOFOAKWA TANO in late stages in the first half. Can this result into the opening goal? You've done all the 3 minutes. This is Raouf Karim. He plays a long one. Isaac Aka not able to control. Techiman Heroes with a throw. Derek Jebi. Referee whistles for the end of the first half. Nothing to show on the score sheet in the first half. The Techiman Heroes, the home side, with lots of opportunities, but not able to connect. BOFOAKWA TANO have seen some glimpses of good play in the first half with the likes of Blessing Dana, Stephen Jodua Samoa, Ado Gerard Zak, but also failing to score. It's a goalless draw here in the first half. Can there be goals in the second half?
Of course, a very balanced first half, but Heroes got their chances in the early stages but failed to capitalize. BOFOAKWA TANO is playing with the confidence and experienced guys with chemistry. So the second half, a lot is anticipated. But the bench can make a difference for both teams.